Peace everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vonda and I'm back with another video. Another spiritual video, Yeah. Alright, so I hope everybody is having a good day today. I am actually having a good day. I'm off of work. I finally had a day to sit down and record and talk about things that's been on my mind. I've been meditating actually, and things that have been coming to me, things that I've been wanting to say. I have the time to do it now, so yay, I'm off work. I'm gonna cook today for me and my son spring rolls, vegetable fried rice, because I don't really eat beef right now. I stopped eating chicken and beef for right now. Maybe one day I will go back, but the reason why I had let beef go is because it had me bloated all the time. Like my stomach always hurt and I was just bloated. And if you didn't notice, I gained weight. Like I had gained a lot of weight and it came from out of nowhere. Like seriously, when I was going through all the things I was going through about a year or two ago, I gained a lot of weight, and something was just like, cut the beef and cut the chicken. And the reason why I had cut the chicken is because when I had came on my monthly cycle, I came on twice, and that wasn't normal for me. And I know the hormones in the chicken is not good for, the female body, so I just cut that back. I stopped eating it, so I said, I'm just cut everything. I'm cut chicken and beef back, and that's what I did. So yeah, so just vegetables, really, and fish. That's mainly what I eat. But that's not why I'm here today, to talk to y'all about what I eat. But well, kind of not what I eat, but what to eat. I'm going to talk to y'all about a little brief conversation. I just wanted to come to y'all today and share to y'all how did I know I was spiritual, like what made me become a spiritual, which it was always in me. But I'm just tell y'all some things about me and some little tips on how you can start if you don't know where to start. So how did I know I was spiritual? One, as I was about 13 to 14, I was always into astrology. Like it hit me deeper than, I don't know about, it probably hit everybody the same way, but I wanted to learn more about it. Like it hit me deep, but that's just one thing that I was always into. I was always going to go look up my astrology sign, which is Gemini. I'm a Gemini, yay. I was just always into those type of things, like as far as zodiac, what their meaning. And I was always, as a young teenager, I was like, oh, what's your sign? I try to, every time I meet somebody, I'm always like, oh, what's your sign? But yeah, it's different for other people. Number two, I had always had a good intuition. Like I always felt something before it happened. Like I knew something was going to happen before it happened. I always knew things, but I just stopped expressing myself. I just knew when something happened, I'd be like, I knew that was going to happen. Sometimes I may express to somebody, I knew that was going to happen. Like I was just thinking that it can be something that I was just thinking of and it happens. A song that I was just thinking about, it can come on. I always got vibes from people, whether it was good or bad vibes. Like I would know someone if they just not for me. If I just feel like, if I'm just meeting somebody and they're not, I can say their vibration. If their vibration is not vibrating how it should be, I'm going to know. I'm going to feel something that's just not right. Some people block that out and just be like, yeah, whatever. But me, I'm observing you. Like I'm watching you when I first meet you, just to see like who you really are. So I'm really quiet when you first meet me. If you ever meet me in person, I'm quiet. But I'm watching people. I'm watching everybody to see them, because people will show their stuff. All you gotta do is just watch. I didn't understand at the time why I was always feeling like this. Okay, but before I'm not going to get deep into the story, but I'm going to tell you something brief. But a couple of years ago, one of my friends had got shot and killed, and we always hung out in the neighborhood. And before I knew that was going to happen, every time I was going to that neighborhood, months before this happened, the incident happened, I always felt nervous, very, very nervous. And I didn't understand why. Like, why am I feeling so nervous? Like, I had one of my close friends, I used to always tell her, I'm nervous. She's like, why are you so nervous? And I'd be like, I don't know. But Like I know, so I can feel it. Like I feel things before it happened, and maybe you do too, and you're just not paying attention, or you just think you're being weird, or you just think you have anxiety, which can be cause of like anxiety can be a spiritual thing because you're feeling people's energy, you're feeling something before it happens. So maybe you have some of the same spiritual symptoms that I have, but yeah, having a strong intuition and knowing things before they happen, I always knew. For dreaming, oh my gosh, I always loved dreaming. Dreams was always different to me. Like I always looked into them differently. Because I used to have dreams and they used to really come true. And I used to be like, oh my God, I just dreamed about that last night. Like, how? Like, how did that just happen? I just dreamed of this last night. So once that started happening, I started looking deeper into my dreams. So every dream that I had, I would go look it up. Like if I dreamed last night about a dolphin, I'll look that up the next day when I woke up. Always. Because dreams can give you messages if you just pay attention and, go look them up. Like, I know sometimes we forget, our day just be so busy, our mind be so busy, but sometimes when we be so busy, a dream can pop up in our head, be like, oh, I dreamed about that last night. You may want to go look that up because it can really mean something. So I always paid attention to dreams. Yeah, dreaming was always deep to me. So paying attention to dreams. So yeah, just having a strong feeling about dreams. I remember when I was younger, in my younger teenager days, I used to be like, oh, I can't wait to go to bed tonight, see what I'm going to dream about. Because you really go into another dimension when you dream. I don't know if people know that, but you literally, your spirit, your soul, really go into another dimension. Yes, your body needs rest. In this physical life that we're living in, the body needs rest. But your soul does not rest. What do you think it goes when you sleep? It goes into another dimension. That's why sometimes you dream about, you can be here, but it's like in another dimension here. Like it's crazy. Life is really deep. We just gotta really pay attention to it and really study it. I guess we may get the meaning of life. I don't know. I haven't got there yet. If I do, I will let you know. I don't know if this was number 4 or number 5. At this point, I'm just gonna stop numbering them. I always felt bugs and animals was like a spiritual thing. Like if a bee or some type of bug, any type of bug come near me, I'm like, that means something. What do that mean? An animal, like spiritually, I'm always, what do a hawk mean spiritually? What do some type of bird, whatever bird I see, I'm going to go look that up spiritually. What does that mean? Because that could be giving you a message. Birds are messengers, so, and I always knew that. So that's why I'm saying animals and insects could be very spiritual. They could be there to tell you things. I know we'd be scared of some stuff. Like me, I'm actually scared of birds and dragonflies and things like that. But I know that they mean something. It's just that I just got to stop being scared of things like that. I'm not gonna say I don't like them, but I am scared of them. But they are giving me messages, They give you messages, so pay attention to things like that. If something ever is near you, like something that you never seen before, what does that mean? Like a red card, or what does that mean? Go look it up. A bluebird, what does that mean? Go look those things up. I can give you an example. Like I said, I have been meditating. So yesterday I had meditated, and I had a vision in my meditation of a tree. So I'm like, a tree. After I was done my meditation, I was like, a tree. Like, what does that mean? But it was like nature. So I'm like, after I was done with my meditation, I'm like a tree, and I'm like, did it mean nature? So it's like something really moved me to go outside with my shoes off. I know this sounds weird. Some people are not really ready for this, and to be real spiritual, but to be grounded, So something told me, I felt like something leading me outside to go outside with my shoes off, go outside in the grass, let my bare feet touch the grass, and go walk and touch a tree. So I did that. That's exactly what I did. And I stood in the grass for about 3 to 5 minutes, and came back in the house. Some minutes later, my sister came over, and a dragonfly came flying. A dragonfly have not flew past me in I don't know how long. So it came. So she went to go look up the meaning too. So she was telling me it mean growth, transformation, and connection with nature. And if you think about it, I was just telling you, I was really connected with nature. I went outside with my shoes off. I was having a connection with nature, So sometimes it's best to listen to yourself. little voice in your head, you know, not sounding crazy. As long as it's not telling you nothing, anything crazy, as long as it's telling you something good and positive, do it, you know. But that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that can give you messages, you know. So that was a message to me, telling me that you are transforming, you are growing. You know, I already told her that I was growing. Yeah, messages like that is great, you know. It's deeper. Life is much deeper if we just take the time out and just shut everything out, you know. If we pay attention, you know, it would be much more clear and deeper. The next one is, I already said that, but getting vibes from people. Yeah, just getting certain vibes. If you feel like about a person, listen to yourself. If you like, I don't trust this person, listen to yourself, because that's your intuition telling you something about that person. That person vibration may be low. It's just maybe that's your spirit. That's your spirit telling you something is not right. So always listen to yourself. Go within and listen to yourself. If you may feel like you're crazy at some point, but sometimes you just be like, no, you don't want something to happen. Be like, I knew I wasn't crazy. I should have did that. So always listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. So yeah, this is actually the last one. Deep desires. Like, if something that I want to do, if this makes sense, I always had deep desires. Like, if it's something that I want to do, I feel so deeply about it. Like, I know that I can do it. It's just like I feel it. Like, it's just like you feel it. Like, you feel it in your soul. You feel it in your spirit. That's like a deep desire. So you have a deep desire to do something. So it's like, this is my deep desire to do this, to speak out, to speak about spirituality, to speak to people, to speak to women, even to speak to men. This is my deep desire. This is like something that I'm deep and passionate about. I was always shy, you know. Like, I used to feel like I couldn't wear an because I didn't know the meaning of it. But now I know the meaning of it, and some people that wear the they may say it's eternal, it's life, but you can't, like, what is the real meaning? Can you break it down to me? And like 2 years ago, a year ago, I used to feel like I'm not wearing any symbols because I don't know what they mean, you know? So I didn't want to wear anything. But now that I know the meaning of the which is the key of life, it means life, which woman, man, child, which is life, you know? I didn't know how to break that down, and that's how everybody should be. If you don't know something, don't wear it or don't say it until you know the meaning of it, you know? So that's just me, and how I feel. You don't necessarily have to do that, but if you don't want to walk around anywhere you get questioned about something and you don't even know what you're talking about, you just like, what? Yeah, so yeah. So that was some of the things that I knew that I was spiritual. Yeah, I hope that helped y'all. I hope it helped. So if you have some of those things that I went through, that I'm still going through, or should I say spiritual symptoms, you know, that may mean that you are spiritual. Like, don't be scared to express yourself, to express your spirituality. Because I was too. I was afraid that people, oh, you worship the devil, you do this, you do that. But you have to learn, first of all, you have to know what you're doing before you come into the spiritual world. You just can't think you can just start doing stuff and just, oh, I'm powerful, I got this, I know what I'm doing. No, you can't do that. You really got to feel it and know what you're doing and have a deep desire for it, you know? Everyone is spiritual. It's just you have to really go within and find it and express it. To, you know, express if you're spiritual. Go slow into it. Just don't just dive into it. Go slow. Go learn everything that you need to know. If you was taught something was devilish or something, look into it. Keep looking into it. You know, everything is not always evil. You know, you just have to know what you're doing. And I'm not saying just as far as some other stuff, you know, because I don't do anything, none of that magic, spell, witchcraft. That's not me. I don't do that. When I say I'm spiritual, I go within. I still pray to the Most High, but I don't do anything extra, you know. But that's just me. Everybody is different, you know. So if you feel like you need to do those other things, you might want to look into them, you know. But people are different, you know. But just know what you're doing before you do it. Yeah. So I'm going to give you all just a little bit of tips on how to start. Like, how do you start your spirituality? Like, what do I do? How do I start? I don't know. I feel like I'm spiritual, but I don't know where to start, you know? So I'm going to give you 4 tips on what to do on to start your spiritual journey, or how to, you know, go in slowly, or you just feel like you're lost. This is my way. You can go look at anybody else's way. You can sink mine in, take it in, and other people's too, but whatever you want to do. But here's what I have for you. First, you want to get to know yourself. Getting to know yourself is so important, y'all. Like, I don't think, especially women, men too, but women, I'm really speaking to the women right now. It's very important for us to know ourselves, because if we don't know ourselves, then we're going to be out here lost. Like a lot of women out here is, like, they feel like they got to go get a BBL. They feel like they need a new hair every week, every 2 weeks. They don't feel fulfilled, you know? And people that's not fulfilled, they keep going and get more things and more things, but what they really need is to get to know themselves. Go within and get to know yourself, you know? A lot of things that's going on today is a big distraction, like the industry, the music industry and the celebrities are a big distraction, because you have a lot of our women, our black women and men out here that's mocking them. And that's not good. Now you got the kids coming up going to be mocking them, and what's going on in the music industry, in the hip hop music industry. It's no good, you know. They for the black people, they're promoting violence, you know, sexual things for the women. Like, we got young women and young men growing up. We don't want to let them see that. We don't want to let them hear what's going on. We don't want them growing up like that. We want better for them. Getting to know yourself is very important. Like, if you don't know, like, get a journal, you know, and just write what you feel. Getting to know yourself. Just sit down in peace and quiet. You can't just be sitting down in the house with the TV on and kids in the background. If you can't get quiet, peace and quiet in the house, take a step outside and just listen. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, exhale, you know. Let all that negative energy out of your brain, letting all that out, and bring some new energy and good positive energy, and see what you're thinking. Listen to yourself and do what you like. Do what you're supposed to do, you know? Like, let's stop getting distracted on, oh, they got this, they got that, I'm gonna go get this. Do what you're supposed to do. Focus on yourself, and if you have kids, raise your kids and teach them, because they are the future. But yeah, that's very important, is to get to know yourself. Write in a journal, go for a walk, exercising. You actually can get to know yourself exercising, you know, because you exercising and you think, and you get your adrenaline pumped. You're just thinking about things you can do, positive things, because exercising can be very positive. And I'm talking about that like I exercise, but I don't. But don't, you know, don't tell nobody. But yes, getting to know yourself, y'all, very important. You know, study yourself, open yourself up, you know, like, that's very important, y'all. I can't stress that enough, because we're trying to get to know other people, but we're not getting to know ourselves. Like, how can we go find a man or a woman if we don't even know ourselves? We're trying to go learn that man, but we don't even know ourselves, you know, which is crazy. Like, that's so crazy. Like, going to know yourself and going within is very important. And I want everybody to know that when you're going through a spiritual journey, that's what you're going to go through. You're going to go through your emotions. You're going to go through so many emotions, and going through your past trauma. Like, getting to know yourself and going within are very important, y'all. Just like I said, it's very simple and easy to do that. Just get some peace and quiet. Don't go out with your friends, go to the bar. Oh, girl, let's go to the bar. Let's go get to know ourselves. No. Get to know yourself is peace and quiet. If you can't do that, if you got kids and you can't do that, take a step outside. Wait till they go to bed. Whenever you can get that peace and quiet, do that. Once you listen to yourself and see what you want, listen to yourself and make that move. Okay? And basically that was all kind of in the same category. Getting to know yourself, going within, and spending time alone. Because you need time alone. Like I said, time alone is very important. You can't always want to be up under your boyfriend, especially if he ain't motivating you to do nothing else better. You know, always want to be out with your homegirl. You can't always want to go out and be out all the time. Stay in and spend time alone. See what it is that you want in the inside. What do your spirit, what do your soul want? Not what do the physical need. Not what kind of clothes and shoes and what you gonna figure out with. No, we not worried about that. We're trying to figure out our soul and our spirit. You don't necessarily have to spend money to spend time alone. Spend time alone means going for a walk, going to the beach, going by some water, just listening to the nature is wonderful. You know, that can help you. People say they don't know how to meditate. Go look up guided meditation. That's how I started off. I used to listen to guided meditation. Someone was guiding me on how to meditate, and that helped me out a lot because I learned how to do that from a guided meditation. Now I don't need to be guided anymore. I know how to do it on my own. All you have to do is just let go, basically. Just feel free. Just sit still, let go, and breathe. That's all you do, and that's all. Just listen to yourself, see what you're visioning, and listen to yourself. Boom, you know. And last but not least, eating better. We can't expect to be spiritual if we still eating pork chops and ham and fried turkey and fried chicken. I ain't even gonna lie, fried chicken. We have to eat better. Like I said, I cut out eating beef and chicken because the beef was just not good. Like, it's just, I knew it wasn't good for me because it hurt my stomach. So listen to your body. Your body is telling you, if you eat a piece of beef and it hurts your stomach, that means I don't need it. I don't want that. Don't give that back to me. That's what it means. It don't mean that it was bad. It could mean that it was bad, but your body is also telling you, I don't want this. And your body can also grow out of things. Like, yes, last year you was eating some hot fries, but this year you can't do it. You just can't do it anymore because your body's getting older. Your body needs better foods, needs better nutrition. So try to substitute, substitute the beef and the chicken. There's so many things you can substitute with beef and chicken. Like, I thought I was never gonna be able to get rid of beef and chicken, but I'm not a vegan. I don't say I'm a vegan or a vegetarian. I do eat vegan meals. Still would eat some fish. I mainly eat fish and vegetables. That's mainly what I eat. Like I said, I cut the beef and chicken out because that's blocking especially our paranoid gland. That's blocking it. You know, we need to have a clear mind on what we're doing, and having all those heavy foods, it's not good. Even the snacks, the sodas. And I'm talking about this right now, and I know that too. I still struggle on some things, which is the soda and the snacks. But as far as cutting the beef out, the meat out, I didn't have a problem with that. Oh, and also fasting. I fast before. I fast for 3 whole days. I didn't eat nothing. All I did was drink smoothies. And let me tell y'all, my body felt so good. Like, I felt light. My body felt light. I felt like I had more energy. I just felt like I can do things. I didn't feel lightheaded. I didn't feel queasy. I didn't feel like I was like passed out. I felt good. You know, all I was drinking was water and smoothie. I was good. For 3 whole days, I was good. So try to fast. I lost some weight because, like I said, I was way bigger than last summer. Like I was way thicker last summer. I gained so much weight, and I actually wasn't comfortable with that because I was never that I was never that big before. So I wanted to lose weight. So yeah, I fast. I stopped eating beef. I fast, and I slimmed down a little bit. And eating better has a big part of it too, y'all. So try to eat better. Like, let's stop trying. Like, early in the morning, you shouldn't be eating no biscuit, no eggs, no none of that. Have some fruit or smoothie, you know. Fruit or smoothie early in the morning. No, I'm not one of those healthy people that know what to eat, what to do. But I know some people, but I'm not one of those. But I still struggle on, on these things about eating healthy, you know. But I'm getting better. Especially at feeding my son certain things. I try not to give him so much bad snacks. I try not to eat so much snacks. But yeah, that's really all I have for y'all today. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. More will be coming. More 90s videos will be coming soon. I'm supposed to be collabing with some people, but if you don't know about me, I'm very passionate about my videos, so I'm the one that have to provide the clothes and stuff, and I'm not rich, so we're gonna figure this out. But yeah, I'm supposed to be collabing with some people and everything. But let's have a good rest of your day, and peace.